1 second. Let me set the fucking vibe. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Packstacks, owner of Wise Bear Studios, creator of a game called Bandits, bitch. You can grab the demo on Steam right here. Like, you can grab it right now. I'm gonna maybe pop it up, but if not, just go grab it, y'all. And maybe that is why you're here today. Today, I'm here to talk about Bandits, the alpha that is available right now, nigga. You can go play the alpha right now. The alpha demo, nigga, not the whole damn game, okay? So, the last overview was on the pre-alpha. We walked through a bunch of different things that I have been doing, and literally like within that same week I was able to do a playthrough with some really cool content creators on YouTube, and I got a bunch of dope ass feedback. So then I immediately went back in the lab for like 5 or 6 days. You can check out the playlist on my YouTube as well. Also, like and sub, gang. But so you can check that shit out. And so I was locked in for like 4 or 5 days, bro, like straight up locked in. And so this is the result of that. And so if you check out those videos, they go at a very speedy rate of like what I accomplished. It was just like, no, knocking shit out. It was over a course of like maybe like 24 or 26 hours, right? Condensed down to maybe like an hour or two worth of content. But now what I'm gonna do is like really just kind of walk through maybe in like 10-15 minutes, like all of it, like in a more abbreviated state where I can actually explain it instead of just like speeding through it. This way you can get a more in-depth view of like how I operate as a game developer. So we're going to not waste a lot more of your time, and we're gonna hop right into Unreal Engine and just talk about some of the shit that I really wanted to highlight in this update. So love you guys. Let's go. So here we are in Unreal Engine. A lot of niggas be like, why are you still using, oh, y'all ain't even supposed to see this shit yet, but whatever. But a lot of niggas be like, why are you using 4.27 still? Because my computer does not process 5 well. I for some reason, bro, I just don't. And I just want to be like, if it's, I thought about it from a standpoint of like hiring somebody for a company. Like if I was hiring somebody to do hella work, I would want them to use the tool that they're like most familiar with. I don't give a fuck if it's Unreal Engine 7, nigga. If you can get that shit done, mind you, I'm still making a low poly game, so like it's not like I need Lumen and Nanite and all that crazy shit, bro. This game is 2 gigabytes, bro. So like I feel the most comfortable in it. 1, 2, it works the best for the system that I have, and 3, fuck you, I do what I want to do. So anyway, that's why I use 4.27. You might see me upgrade to 5 here once I get a new PC, or just for the purpose of like educating other people on how to use Unreal in general. But shit, bro, for now I'm gonna just stick with 4.27 because like it's what I know, and I can operate very quickly in it. So that's why I'm using 4.27. The first thing I want to highlight, if you can't tell already, is that y'all really ain't supposed to see none of this shit. It's goofy. But it's raining, right? That's like the first thing I want to show is like the dynamic weather system. I don't like in the other level, I'll show it too when I get towards the end, but you can see it's raining, nigga. So like if we play and it's the screen has like this nigga right here, it's like the screen has like the effects. You can see how the screen gets wet. Little bro, get off me. But yeah, you see the screen has the effects and shit like that, which I think is like honestly super dope, bro. Like that you can, hold on, give me a second, bro. Which one is he? Boss character base. I gotta put him over here somewhere, because he's getting on my fucking nerves. Sorry, Playboy. So anyway, he can see 20, he can see 360, but I'm not in his peripheral, which is actually kind of dope. So anyway, yeah, you see the rain, and then also I'm not sure, hold on real quick. So I'm using the BP, it's infinity weather. I can show you that real quick in Unreal Engine. But infinity weather, this shit is cash, bro. If you want to use it for one of your games, it's like just a really dope system. Now I'm not using like the landscape deformation and shit like that, but it goes pretty massive, bro, on like what you can do. Like it's actually very dope. But see, the application can go from like, you know, real hardcore 3D to just like a regular ass game. So and that's what it looks like. That's just like, it's just a particle system. So then I'm not sure, precipitation, rain. So now I can actually turn that to snow, and it'll be snow now. You see what I'm saying? And it's the window's not wet, or the screen is not wet because it's just snow. So you can have it on snow or rain. And I think I'm gonna put it back on rain. I believe, let me see something. Now in here, what I ended up doing was, allergies been acting up, bro. My allergies is always acting up. I'm probably cut this part. Okay, so now we're on the main little demo map. You see, let's see, I think it's in the level blueprint. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am controlling the weather right here. So that's like, basically I made like random weather. So at first I had like on a tick and all this other shit, which I learned from, man, what was that dude's name? Not as game dev, but game dev addict or addict. That dude was cold. I don't know what happened to him, bro. I don't know, man. He's a really cool dude. Anyway, so this is making the sound that you hear in the background, like the music, is playing it on the level because I don't really need it to be synced up. But so then basically what I do is in the game mode, right? I have the precipitation type and send it here, right? So I grab it and I set the precipitation, and then what happens is actually it's gonna set it randomly. Let me show you that real quick. It gets kind of complicated, but that's why I wanted to do this video, because I can sit and talk for a few minutes and actually explain it as opposed to flying through it. So in the beginning of the game mode, I say some toast. Aside from what bro has going on over here, I made like a custom event by timer, which is something you can do. So you set a timer by an event, which is actually a lot more conducive than running some on a tick, because you know, if you run it on a tick, that's just very dangerous and it just eats up a lot of fucking processing power, right? So we're not running this on a tick, right? We just ran an event and we set a timer by the event, right? For every 60 seconds, basically what happens is, like, I have a variable in here called precipitation, sorry, and I'll get like a random one from this get of it. So like it's an array of precipitation types, right? So I got the snow, I believe, the rain, and just like none. So when it's on none, you just won't have any precipitation. And so what happens is it gets like a random integer in range, which is 3 really, because you know in Unreal it starts as is a 0 index, right? So it just grabs a random integer in range and then it's going to set this variable. It's not setting it's not calling to the actual weather controller, right? Which if we go back here, this is the weather controller. It's just like a random little actor in the scene that controls the weather for the entire map. You know what I mean? So I could have had, because he has volumes where I could have had it to be like specific, but I think for now I just like everything being kind of like universal. So anyway, if we go back to the game mode, what happens at the beginning of the game mode is, does this event every 60 seconds, it gets like a random precipitation. You understand what I'm saying? And so then if we go to the level, right, I have another timer by event. So this is every 300 seconds, right, which I believe is 5 minutes. Sorry, something upstairs, but that's every 5 minutes, right? It's gonna call to the game mode and it's gonna get that whatever that precipitation is, and it's gonna set the precipitation in the weather controller, right? So meaning that it's not always gonna be snow, or it's just randomized, right? And so the next thing I'm gonna do is sync up the time. But for now, you know, the weather should be like automatically synced up, because it's gonna grab it from whatever the game mode currently has, right? So I'm actually going back to my demo level, because working in here is hella annoying, because it just takes a long time. See, so anyway, that's how I got the weather system set up. That was one thing I really wanted to highlight, to show just like, and that makes such a difference in the atmosphere. You'll see at the end when I like actually run through the map, like how much of a difference it makes, like when you play. And you know, I have like the atmospheric fog and a few other things, but that was a major thing. So then let's talk about some of the build parts. I added in new build parts, and I added in the commissary, which a lot of people kind of got to see over here. So this is essentially, you know, where players can go buy shit, and so it has like a whole data table built into the back of it. So like, I don't know if I was able to talk about this a lot, but it is in this actor. Hold on really quick. In this actor, if we go here, right, in the vending component, right, shout out to Diffuse, essentially I was able to set up my own, you know, shop with, I can have like things that restock, I can have the price of it. And so with the normal commissary, or like just like a regular commissary, you can spend clean money, which is in the game as well. So you will come here with your money and you'll be able to buy things, and then you can also swap things. And so again, a lot of this functionality honestly is built out for multiplayer, which is what I'm planning for, right? So you have the ability to come in here and shop, and then if you don't want to shop here, you can always go somewhere and just get the resources that you need to actually make whatever it is you're trying to make. But again, it's giving players just options of what they want to do. Sorry, I keep touching this thing on my little metal button. So it's just giving players, you know, options of what they can do. So right here, you got the red. You get this is the vendor for the armory. So I added like a few guns. I'll go over those in a second. But the armory, then you got the black market, right? And so you got all these different things that you need, which correlate to things that you can craft in the game. And then you got this is the normal commissary, right? And again, all these things like seem arbitrary, but they play like a very heavy influence within the game itself. So that's the commissary system in and of itself, you know? And so, and once again, they're all connected because you have dirty money, clean money, which you can put into a money machine, which I'll go over these new build parts that I added as well. So let's see here, build parts, furniture. All right, so just like some basic shit, you know, I got like a few rugs I added in, which is gonna give you health when you're on it, right? I believe, I gotta make sure. And then we added like a new bed. Let's see, better storage, so like bigger storage, right? So this is just more space for you. And then I'm gonna get out in the game and show you guys. This is the money machine. Get this out really quick. Money machine. See what time it is. Okay, I don't want it to be too long with you guys today. And let's see. You know, we got the electronic shelf, which is on the way. And then let's see. I don't want to give away too much. And the cook-up station. So let's just go check these things out. So essentially here, you know, when you have your dirty money, you can put your clean money or dirty money in here, and it's gonna run off of, I believe, fusion coils. And so it'll just work. You put it in here. There's public money machines, and then there's like money machines that you can have for yourself, which you'll be able to convert your money and buy shit. And then right here, you got your electronic shelf, which I need to change to not say furnace. But essentially here, you'll be able to cook batteries and different things that you need at like a higher level of crafting. You know, we added some different beds, just like simplistic things to now in the very beginning stages give you the option to customize your shit the way you want to. You know, you got rugs, which are cute, just like cute little things. I have plans for more functional items, but I'm saving that for early access, because if you get all that shit now, you're not going to play, bro. Feel what I'm saying? So fuck that. So I got this. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Let me get a backpack and show you this medical sign real quick. So we got this medical sign, which you can put on to shit. All right. Boom. I can place that. So now you got like just different ways for people to customize, bro, because I know some people really enjoy that aspect of you know, survival games. So I wanted to give people a few different things to play with. Over here you got your cook-up station, which is kind of like self-explanatory. You just cook up stuff here, different illegal and legal substances that you can then take to the black market to sell. Let's see here. I'm trying to think, bro. I don't want to do too much. I just really wanted to go through and do a basic kind of quick little rundown. As you see, I'm in here working on a few different things: boss battles, pirate ships, which I can't even show you that shit yet, bro. Like I can't, not, no way. But you know, more storage. Let me think, what else did I add in this update, bro? I got this cute little bear rug. And I guess what I'll do lastly, that's so cute. What I'll do lastly is go hop into the map and show you guys just like a few things I was able to add over there as well. So I'll see you over there in a second. All right, here we are in the demo map. And so, I mean, I really just added a few areas. I went ahead and added a damage here. So if you're wondering what these are like damage zones. Like in the center of the desert is just like hot, so you'll take a lot of damage. And then I added fog. You'll see when I get in there. But I added another damage zone here in the winter area, which I want to extend this a little bit because I'm gonna do that right now, but I just want the Taj to be a part of that. So anyway, you got your tundra area, which I added, which is pretty solid. I walked through here the other day. Take a second. But yeah, bro. So you got your your tundra area, which now you can see the effects. I can go full screen real quick. You can see just like kind of how dope that shit is, bro, and just like how it looks. You know, I added in a mini map, I think it's T. So you got a live mini map now. You see it up there in the corner where like you can really just kind of, it's following you real time. I gotta make sure it gets the right player controller. See, you just hear it making that sound. Yeah, I'm losing health. So, you know, but everything works over here. Shit is fire, bro. It's beautiful. The sky, I love the sky. That's the other thing I added was like the dynamic sky. There's like this type of camera where you can like front facing camera, you know what I mean? Which is really cool for people who make content and shit like that. And yeah, bro. I think honestly it's looking pretty fire. Let's go see. We can stay in full screen, it's chill. But you can just see all these areas are starting to just get more full, you know. We got this hot area in the desert, which I've been working on, which I really fuck with this area. I might die right here because of fall damage. Let me see. See what we can do. Okay. But yeah, just trying to like, you see how it's raining, it should be. I might turn up the intensity of the rain. But yeah, bro, it's pretty solid. You know, just taking my time, just filling shit out. I'm gonna add in some other shit here in a minute. So and then eventually I'll have AI in all these areas, bro, like roaming around. So like you will not be able to do this shit. Like this is probably like one of the last times I'm gonna do that before I start working on that update. And this is probably like the last time y'all see this before I start working on that version of that update. So this is probably the last time you'll be able to just roam in these bitches like this. Like this is not it, bro. You know what I mean? But it still looks good. Like, and that's mainly what I wanted to show. Obviously, you got goofy shit like this where, you know, like, come on now, right? But other than that, you know, it's starting to look good. The fog definitely gives it sort of like a vibe where you're like, all right, I'm starting to see what he's going for here. And so I just really fuck with it, man. It's nice. It's low poly. It's like, it's different. And that's about it. Honestly, let me get out of here. Yeah, bro. So you see, we did a bunch of work, man. Let me get a Notion so I can have some more light on my face. Sorry. Yeah, so we did a bunch of work, man. I hope you guys are able to actually like check it out and play it, give me feedback. So that's alpha. Clearly nowhere near where we want to be for like a beta or early access. And so that's the one thing I'll talk about is like, it's a demo, bro. So like max out, that's cool, but no, I'm working on some real next level shit for when you're like actually paying for it, because that's important to me. Like if you're gonna pay for something that I'm putting out, I want you to get the most value as possible, which while right now, while it's a demo and it's free, like I'm not as hard pressed as if I were to be if it were like commercially available, like commercial, I was paying bread for it right now. Now you are paying time, and I understand that, and I feel like I'm compensating by, you know, by doing quick updates and things of that nature, but there's like a huge difference when you're like a paying customer. Like I want to be on that and giving you as much bang for your buck as possible. I thought it was a spider. It's just a piece of land. So yeah, man, it's your boy Pax. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go check out Bandits. The demo is available right fucking now. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.